Picture this: military personnel, veterinarians, and crates full of cats at an RAF base in Southeast Asia. What could be going on? Welcome to the unusual tale of Operation Cat Drop. An operation so unique, it almost feels like a fable from a whimsical storybook. But this is no fairy tale. This RAF base is buzzing with activity, as crates of cats are being meticulously prepared for an airborne journey like no other. But why, you might ask? Well, these feline soldiers have a critical mission: to combat the population of venomous snakes, particularly cobras, lurking in the jungles of Borneo. A menace to local communities, these reptiles need a natural adversary. And who better than nature's own pest control experts? With the mission clear, the RAF personnel set to work, loading the feline troops onto the transport planes. This is the beginning of an unconventional operation, a testament to human ingenuity in the face of ecological challenges. As the transport planes soared over the lush jungles of Borneo, an unusual cargo was ready for deployment. Imagine being high above the rainforest canopy, the hum of the aircraft engines filling the air. Suddenly, the cargo bay doors open, revealing crates upon crates of feline reinforcements. One by one, the crates are released, each tethered to a parachute, drifting down towards the verdant expanse below. A spectacle like no other, cats taking flight, descending into the heart of the jungle, ready to embark on their unique mission. Down on the forest floor, the indigenous tribespeople gaze upward in awe and curiosity. A shower of parachutes, each carrying a crate labeled Operation Cat Drop, fills the sky. They gather around the landing zones, their faces filled with wonderment as they anticipate the mysterious cargo's arrival. The sight of cats parachuting from the sky is surely not something they will forget anytime soon. With the cats now on the ground, Operation Cat Drop was officially underway. Deep in the jungle, the real mission was about to begin. As military personnel and veterinarians ventured into the dense rainforest, the crates were opened, and a new chapter in the lives of these cats began. Their eyes scanned the unfamiliar environment, their keen senses on high alert. Each feline was stepping into a world vastly different from anything they had known before. The jungle teemed with life, a symphony of sounds and smells that would have been overwhelming for most. But for these cats, it was a call to action. Their mission? To curb the population of venomous snakes, particularly cobras, that posed a threat to local communities. These were not your everyday house cats. They were specially selected for their hunting prowess and ability to adapt to new environments. They cautiously ventured out, their ears pricked, their eyes narrowed. In the undergrowth, they encountered the jungle's residents. Some were curious, others defensive. But the cats stood their ground, ready to fulfill their mission. Meanwhile, word of the operation spread among the local tribespeople. They watched the cats with a mix of curiosity and hope. Stories of their encounters with the newly introduced felines began to circulate in the villages. Some spoke of a noticeable decrease in snake sightings, filling the air with a sense of relief. Others, however, remained skeptical. After all, this was an unconventional approach, and its effectiveness was yet to be proven. But as the days turned into weeks, the presence of the cats in the jungle became a regular part of life. They patrolled their new territories, their instincts guiding them. The villagers watched, their reactions a blend of gratitude and apprehension. The cats had indeed landed, but their impact was a topic of constant speculation. The cats had landed, and the villagers were talking. But what were the actual results of this peculiar operation? Only time would tell. As the sun set over the Borneo jungle, the cats prowled, their eyes glowing in the twilight, a testament to an operation that had etched its name in history. In the dense foliage of the Borneo jungle, a dramatic showdown was set to happen. The heart of the jungle, a place where the law of the wild reigned supreme, became an unexpected battleground. Here, an unsuspecting feline would cross paths with one of the most feared predators in Borneo, the venomous cobra. A battle was brewing, one that would test the mettle of the newly introduced jungle patrollers. The cat, a creature known for its agility and cunning, found itself face to face with a cobra, a creature known for its lethal venom and swift strike. The encounter was more than just a chance meeting. It was a battle of survival, a test of adaptability, and a validation of the unconventional mission, Operation Cat Drop. The feline's eyes narrowed, its body coiled like a spring, ready to pounce at the slightest provocation. The cobra, aware of its opponent, prepared for battle. Its hood flared and its fangs bared. It was a standoff, a moment of tension that held the jungle in its grip, and then, like lightning, the cat struck. With a swift leap and a swipe of its clawed paw, it engaged the cobra. The battle was fierce and fast, a testament to the primal instincts of both creatures. But this was the cat's realm now, its mission, its duty. The cobra, formidable as it was outmatched. The cat emerged victorious, a symbol of the mission's potential success. But the cat's job was far from over. The jungle still teemed with threats, and the feline had to remain vigilant. And they were not alone in their patrols. Soldiers armed with machetes and rifles, accompanied by local guides, traversed the dense foliage. Their task was to monitor the progress of these feline soldiers, assessing their impact on the snake population and ensuring their well-being. With each snake encounter, the cats were proving their worth, but not everyone was convinced. The debate around Operation Cat Drop continued, with skeptics questioning the long-term impact of this unconventional approach. The battle was won, but the war was far from over. With the operation in full swing, concerns began to rise about the potential ecological consequences. As the parachutes of Operation Cat Drop floated down into the lush, vibrant rainforests of Borneo, the eyes of biologists and conservationists around the world were firmly fixed on the unfolding spectacle. They were not simply observers of a daring military operation, they were witnesses to a grand experiment in ecological manipulation. The introduction of non-native species into an ecosystem is a delicate affair. It's like adding an ingredient to a complex recipe. Get the proportions right, and you could enhance the dish. Get it wrong, and you risk spoiling the whole meal. And in this case, the meal was Borneo's delicate and diverse ecosystem. Cats, as we all know, are predators, and predators have a profound impact on their environment. They control the populations of their prey, shaping the structure of the ecosystem. The question was, how would the addition of these feline interlopers affect the ecological balance of the Borneo rainforest? On one hand, the operation's goal was to control the cobra population, a legitimate concern for local communities. But on the other hand, could the cats become too successful? Might they decimate the cobra population, thereby disrupting the food chain and causing unforeseen ripple effects throughout the ecosystem? And what about other species? With their keen hunting skills, might the cats prey on other non-threatening creatures, leading to a decline in biodiversity? These were the questions, the concerns that began to circulate among the scientific community. They highlighted the need for careful monitoring and further research. The cats had been dropped, but the true impact of Operation Cat Drop was yet to be seen. As the sun set on the rainforests of Borneo, the cats prowled their new territory unknowingly at the center of an international debate. The operation had been daring, unprecedented, and undeniably fascinating. But had it been wise? The debate was on. Had Operation Cat Drop been a success or a potential ecological disaster? Despite the controversies, Operation Cat Drop had made its mark. This unconventional military operation was a bold move in an attempt to balance the ecosystem of Borneo's dense jungles. It was an effort that combined military precision, veterinary expertise, and a dash of audacity. The preparation at the RAF base, the careful selection and loading of the feline warriors, and their daring airborne deployment were all meticulously orchestrated. Each crate of cats that gently floated down from the skies was a testament to the audacity of this operation. The sight of parachutes descending from the sky carrying crates labeled Operation Cat Drop was a spectacle that left a lasting impression on the indigenous tribespeople who gathered around the landing zones. Then came the release into the wild. Military personnel and veterinarians trekked deep into the jungle, opening the crates and releasing the cats into their new environment. These feline warriors, introduced into a foreign land, were left to fend for themselves and fulfill the mission they were unknowingly thrust into. The battles between cats and cobras became legendary tales, passed down through generations. The stories of these encounters, of the lightning reflexes of the cats and their fierce battles to protect their territory, sparked debates and speculation about the true impact of this operation on the biodiversity of Borneo. Some villagers in remote settlements expressed gratitude for the perceived reduction in snake sightings. Others, however, remained skeptical of the unconventional approach. Biologists and conservationists raised concerns about the potential ecological consequences of introducing non-native predators into fragile ecosystems, highlighting the need for more research and careful monitoring. Despite lingering doubts about its effectiveness, Operation Cat Drop has become a part of folklore, a tale that continues to be told and retold. The operation's legacy lives on, sparking debates and capturing imaginations, leaving us to ponder the true impact of those parachuting felines. And so ends the tale of Operation Cat Drop, a military operation as unusual as its name suggests. The legacy of this operation continues to be debated, leaving us to ponder the true impact of those parachuting felines.